I had to remember to unmute myself. Good morning, everyone. Happy no, happy happy Sunday. I'm getting all my days mixed up. You're watching Sunday Live with Michelle. Today, we are going to talk about how do you actually get a very engaging community with your ideal client who actually will talk to you. One of the biggest struggle for many group admin is that you create all these beautiful values and you dump a lot of content into your inside your group, but all you hear are just cricket. What do you do? What can you fix, and how can we actually make it better so that your group member would actually want to talk back to you? We'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so the problem is you heard through the grapevine that by creating a group, you start to funnel a lot of people into your group, and these are your potential client who will buy and sign up to your program. So you created a group and you're trying to invite all your friends and family inside the group. But little did you know that the way that you filled up your group has a lot to do with why you are not getting a whole lot of engagement through your group. So, all right, we probably just by show of hand, or if you can just do me a favor and drop it into the comment, how many times have you been tagged today on Facebook? Okay, how many times have you been mentioned on Facebook with the tag at everyone today? I can tell you, like this morning, I got tons of notification, and so I'm in a lot of different Facebook group. And if every single admin start using at everyone, I start running into this at everyone fatigue. I no longer care about what's going on inside the group. I don't even remember that I was ever inside the group. So a couple of things, I'm tapped out. I don't really care what the group is posting, or I'm just gonna exit the group altogether. Right. And you see a lot of trend following that pattern. So, first of all, why has Facebook started this feature of at everyone? So Facebook, I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of what Facebook is doing nowadays is helping admin, helping business owners, building community. They encourage people to create community, to build a community. So they gave you the option of at everyone so that you can create an engaging community with the people who follow your mission. So in order to grow a super fan, and having people actually feel engaged, they actually feel excited about what you have to share inside the group, you have to be really strategic about how you fill the people inside your group. Okay, so how does one typically fill the group? You create a group, which is very easy to do, right? You go to the group section in your Facebook profile. I believe you have to have, no, you don't. So you can create a group on your personal page as well as your personal profile, and all you have to do is just create it. Right, once you create it, what do? You invite your friends and family, and that's pretty much the way how a lot of people, a lot of coaches are filling their group. They fill their group by inviting their friends and family, everybody that they know, right, to join and inside the group. Now, your friends and family are your supporter. They're gonna support you either way, whether you invite them or not, right? They're gonna come into the group, and do they really want your service? Maybe and maybe not. Even if you created all these questions for them, right? People may not be interested in what you have to offer. So no matter how much value that you dump inside the group, you hear crickets all the time. So the problem of why your group is not engaging with you, it's number one reason how you feel fill your group. So how do you actually fill your group? So in order for to have this engaging community, number one is you need to have a mission for your group, right? So why do you want to create this group? What are you trying to get people come together? It's not about your service. It's not about how many sales can I make. There are groups that they designed it that way, right? Most of these pay group are designed because they're offering a place for their paying member. It's a very private community, and the reason why people are inside that group is because they already had the pay offer, and therefore they come into that pay offer. So I graduated from iPad coaching, and we have our own private community. How did that group get filled? That group got filled because I had to pay the tuition to go through iPad program in order to come inside that group. Now, if you create a public group, you're going to have tons of different variety of people, individual who want to come and join a community, right? Either people want to sell inside your group, or people are looking to connect, making that connection, or people are just randomly curious about what's happening inside your group. So these are the three major categories of people who might, if you unintentional, right? If you just open a group, these are the type of people who's going to come jump into that group. Then you are not going to have a very engaging community, because there's all kinds of different people. The people trying to promote themselves, people trying to sell their product, people trying to do a lot of different things other than what they actually want to hear from you. All right. So how do you fix the way that you fill your group? First step is you need to have a defined group mission. So if you are someone, maybe you already have a community, maybe you are planning to have a community going on. So what I want you to do is actually, good morning. Cherie. Cherie, do me a favor. If you see that there's a link above this post, go ahead and click that, and I will be able to show your name and give you a shout out. That came from the StreamYard. You're gonna have to give StreamYard the permission to showcase your name so that I can give you a proper shout out. All right, so maybe you are someone who want to create a community where it's engaging, where it's, people actually interested, wanted to hear from you. What I want you to do right now is actually to think about, what is your mission? What is your why? Why do you want to have this group? Yes, at the end of the day, we each one of us have our own business, and we want to be able to sell our package, create our offer inside these group, and hopefully someone inside the group will buy from us, right? But that is not a good reason for you to start a Facebook group. What would be a good reason for you to start a Facebook group is you want to gather a community of who share common mission. So, for example, if you're in my group, Get Clients with Storytelling, number one is that you're interested in learning about storytelling. Number two is that you are someone who don't appreciate, that spammy way of marketing our coaching business. You are someone who's looking to have that authenticity, maintaining that integrity about your business and the way that you sell your program. So if that is what your mission is, then I invite you inside the group, right? Because that's how common share mission. It's not, I'm Michelle and I have a program, I have one-on-one program, I have group program, and I want to invite you in because I want you to buy my thing. Whether you buy it or not, I hope you do, but that's not a requirement for joining the group, right? Joining the group means that you agree that we have a common mission and goal to have this authentic way of marketing, to learn about storytelling, and that is someone I want inside the group. I just don't want random people, right? People who want to just selling their stuff or just promoting their stuff inside the group. So what is your why? Why do you want to bring people together? What is your why? So if you can do me a favor, if you're watching me live, joining me live, just go ahead and put that in the comment. What is your why? Why do you want a group? What is that group going to do for the rest of the people that in your world? So what is your why? And that is step number one of how you solve why you're not having an engaging group, and why you have to keep tagging people with at everyone or mention people when you go live. I for the life of me, I have never tagged anybody when I go live. If you see this video, great. If you don't, I'm gonna offer it, send it back to my community anyway, right? This is something that I do. This is something that I enjoy doing, and hopefully by watching this, you'll learn something that would be helpful and useful in your business. So I would never tag anyone who is just like haven't really been in the community for a while. What I will do is I will go back and kind of just engage them, re-engage them a little more, right? Maybe it's a different journey. Maybe you no longer want to be inside the group. Then that's okay. I can show you the exit button and you're welcome to leave the group. And maybe you don't know how, right? So let me know, and I would be reaching out back to that person and say, hey, I totally understand our life can be busy, and maybe you joined this group, you forgot, or your direction of your career has changed, right? Maybe your coaching business is thriving now and you don't need my help. Then that's okay. People have on a different journey, and just give them the option of opting out. And that's always something that you want to offer, no matter if it's a Facebook community or it's an email community. You always want to give people that option of opting out. Not everyone are going to be your ideal group member. Not everyone is going to be your ideal perfect client. And so how you invite them in, I want you to be more intentional. And which takes us to solution number 2, is inviting your member with intention. Your ideal client is probably not going to be your family members, right? So think twice when you send a bulk DM, when you send someone a message and invite them into the group. Like a complete stranger who just friend requests you, would you be sending that person a invite to the group? You know nothing about that person yet. You know nothing about what goals that person have. So by inviting that person, you're taking a risk of carrying on that way, and you have no idea whether or not this person shares the same mission as you, right? So I want you to actually stop doing that. Don't invite just everybody who's currently on your friends list, right? You want to actually understand what is it that they're going through. Check out their Facebook page. Go and check out and connect with them on a personal level. Get to know them. Get to know where they are, what they're looking for. And not everyone are going to be your ideal perfect clients in your group, and they don't share the same mission as you do. So stop inviting them. Invite members to your group with intention. Okay, who would actually benefit from listening to you? Maybe it's not your friends and family, right? Maybe it's someone who you just come across, and maybe they're sharing some struggle with you, in a different Facebook group. And you, after talking with them, you believe that some of the stuff that you share inside the group can really be helpful. Then that would be the person that you want to invite, not just everybody, right? All right. What is the third solution to fix this? How to create engaging community for your ideal perfect clients who actually want to talk back to you. Number 3 is to actually get involved. Okay. You want to get your members involved. Every once in a while, you'll notice in my group, I spotlight members. There's ambassador who's going on inside the group. I give them the permission to share a week of content. They're welcome. You're welcome to sign up with that. You're welcome to reach out to me and just say, hey, Michelle, I have something unique to share. Would it be okay, if I jump in and I create a week of content inside the group to help other members? You want to get people involved. People are inside your group for a reason. So give them the reason to be there. And it's not about you. And there's a quote I love. When you turn me, right, this little me, me, when you turn that around, that becomes a we, right? So when you create these Facebook community, it's not about you, your program, your service, you. It's about we come together because we have a shared mission. Okay, so think about how you invite people inside the group. Facebook is giving you a lot of resources. The newest update from Facebook is that in the group, your members would be allowed to use reels. Okay, so when you have reels, your members can create a lot more content for you. And each one of us are so different, so unique that we bring our own gifts into this world. So create a community where your members can actually share their talent, share what they're gifted, you get them involved, right? So three solutions in how to create an engaging group. Number one is to have a group mission. What is your why do you want this community? What is this community for? If you're someone who's a breast cancer survivor, maybe your group is about we going to fight breast cancer. Okay, so what is your group about? Why this community? Number two is to invite your members with intention. When you create a funnel, it's not going to be, oh, let me just invite everybody in. You'll see a large number of followers who's going to come and jump into your group, but what you get is zero, right? Very little engagement. And no matter how many people you fill, you have to work a lot harder because there's just a lot of random people inside your group. So when you invite your member, be intentional. And the third solution for you is to get them involved, spotlight your members, showcase them, and create surveys and polls where you can get them engaged. Ask what kind of content do they want to see. A couple of my new members actually shared that what they're struggling with is creating that content, right? So I believe it's next week. Next week I have a topic on how do you create content coming up for you. So these are the things that you have to ask your member. Why are you here, and what do you look forward to learn? And this way, I can create more content that would gear towards helping you. And so get them involved, right? And make sure you turn that little me, turn that around and change it to a we. What do we want to do in this community together? What are you looking for? And how can I be there to support you? Okay. So if you have a group or you're planning to have a group so that you can build a community, tell me, go down to the comment and just tell me, right? Why should anyone want to join your group? Right? This is going back to the mission. Why are you having this group? And why should I care? Why should I join? And if you're creating your own group and you have a mission to grow a coaching business with authentic marketing and strategies, then you can always find me and find our members at Get Clients with Storytelling. Okay. So love to hear your why. Why are you creating a community? What would that community do for you? It's not about you, it's about them. What can you offer that would provide great values and service? Not just, oh, I think today I should share about mindfulness. Well, is that something that your community member wants, or is it something that you want because you want to promote yourself? All right, so think about that. Be intentional, how you feel the group, and hopefully these three solutions: defining your group mission, invite members with intention, and get them involved. Hopefully these three tips are going to help you so that you don't have to use at everyone in order to get that engagement going. I will see you all next week at the same time, 10 o'clock Pacific time on a Sunday. And thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.